Well, I did you guys review. It also had no sound.
You would have just heard music anyways.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes it is useful to hear when your opponent uses a power up. Um, so you want to look at PCC and then anything else?
Honestly, just PCC.
All right, sounds good. When you're
I
on
should
this
have
lower
reported.
level, sorry, what? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I should have reported Cubile too, but for another day, I guess.
Yeah, that was earlier. Um, when you're on this lower level, like, what's kind of your goal? Because I don't know. I feel like people that don't play this map a whole lot are kind of just taking it one spawn at a time and not thinking ahead. Um, which obviously is very easy for like a fast player to do. Um, but I feel like you kind of need to path to a super speed on this level wherever you can. So is that something you prioritize like on a first spawn like this?
So whenever I see this spawn and we spawn down here, the first thing going through my head is try to get the two yellows at the very least, maybe a red on the way, and then try to get. I don't know if there's a super jump down there. I don't think there is,
Nope, no
but
super jump on the bottom. Actually, I think there is one under the platform, but there's none outside.
uh, then just try to equip myself to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, I actually think it is faster to have a super speed on the bottom level, basically anywhere.
Just spawn
Um,
abuse.
yeah, spawn abuse tends to be faster, with the exception of if the spawn is all the way at the top level. But even then, you can usually super speed over to the cannon, and that's not very slow either. Let's see what we do, because I'm pretty sure we take different paths right away. Okay, so you got the super speed that I was going to go for, so already this is like better for you. And then this should be a very obvious respawn abuse for you. Let's see if you know it.
Let's see if I go for it.
Oh no, dude.
I do, but I think I try to save the super speed.
Yeah, here's the other thing about the respawn abuse. Because I did it first and I went to this pole, I took the respawn that's above this pole. Um,
So it's not like vortex effect where you can kind of both do it together.
no, there is basically the other thing. There's two elements to this. If you hit the pole high up, you'll be closer to, like, let's say you hit the pole like here, right? The distance for you to the respawn point here.
Wait, are you drawing? Because I can't see anything.
Yeah, I'm drawing.
Uh,
Let me share my entire screen and not the video. Maybe that's it. Can you see now?
or yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you hit the pole here. Your distance to the respawn point up here is pretty close. About the same distance to this respawn point. Or this respawn point. And so you'll actually go up here. But if you hit the pole all the way down here underground, which is what you did, you're actually going to be closer to these because they're lower down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so I've already taken the one directly up above you. If you hit the pole higher, there's like other respawn points up here that you might go to. But that's far less likely when you hit the pole all the way down here. And so we want to use the super speed to not only go faster and respawn faster. There's plenty of super speeds up here that you can get, by the way, so don't worry about spending it. We also want to uh, be higher up so that we are more likely to successfully respawn
Okay.
points.
Question.
Yep.
So if you're super speeding and you hit it high up, what I've noticed is that your rebound just gives you more airtime, and I feel like that's lost me a handful of respawns. Whereas if you do it lower down, you don't have that issue. You might even hit the U trigger before you hit the pillar.
Yeah, I mean, there's a sweet spot, right? Because like the out of bounds layer, let's say, is like here. I mean, so you really want to hit it like close to the out of bounds layer so you can
Yeah.
instantly respawn.
I imagine that if I where my marble is right now, if I were to just jump in super speed, I would
Yeah,
be at a
you would.
trajectory where I would hit the trigger and then fall out of bounds while
Yep,
hitting the pole.
that'd be perfect.
Assuming the platform doesn't get in your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
What you don't want to do is be all the way down here. This is
I
always
hate this
bad.
fucking map, dude.
Yep. So I take your respawn, you go too low, and we have to do it again. You see, you hit it up higher that
Hitting
time.
hitting the pole made me get up there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just like luck based, honestly. It's cool to know that there's a consistent way to do that.
Yep. Okay, where are we pathing? Going super jump. Cool. I go blast. You get fucked. Oh, you
Nice
can do.
blast.
Yeah. And we still basically go even on the spawn, which is good for you considering that happened.
Oh, I hit the wrong pole here. I remember this. This one puts you there, yeah.
Yeah, this pole's very bad.
I learned that mid game. I was like, God damn it, I need to
It's
stop
also
using
far
this
too
pole.
low to do anything. Yeah, but you have the super jump.
And I end up wasting it though, which isn't good. But
Okay, this is fine. We have super speed. Okay, why'd you pick up this gem?
the yellow one?
No, this red one.
Oh, I don't know. Because it was there.
Yeah, not acceptable if you want to play at a high level. Because there's this blast right here. So would you rather have one red gem, or would you rather have this blast? And this is a
Probably
more
the
central
blast.
location. It is much easier to super speed here to the pole here, the cannon over here, the poles around here. This is much easier to do from this blast location than it is where this red gem is. So on average, I'm going to have an advantage to the next spawn when you pick this up.
Is that the only one down there?
Yeah, that is the only blast down there. Well, not true.
Uh-oh.
There is one here. It's really low res, but you can kind of tell it was there. It's
okay, yeah, that's really far out.
It's in the very corner. Yeah, you definitely can't trade it in this area. You have to go for it if you're on a mud spawn. But this one comes with a super speed too, so it's a very good default if you're playing one of these spawns. We might see it later. Oh man.
Yeah, you can see how hard I got punished for. Well, I guess I get there in the end, but I wasted power.
These poles are way more forgiving because there's no like land near them. So there's no like respawn points that are close to them, so you can get the poles lower down.
I've noticed those ones are far more consistent whenever I use them.
Yep, they are. Okay, good job picking up the super jump. Yeah, good job.
You can tell I thought about going for it. I thought about it.
And you know what happens when you spend time thinking about these things is you lose time.
You waste time.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's such a hard habit for me to break.
Did
I blast you?
No, I just don't know how to play this spawn in all honesty. The rotation fucks with me.
Looks like you hit the tiny gap in the wood.
Okay. Why are we holding super speed? We can't do this.
Well, now I know. I didn't know that during this whole game, so you're going to see that a lot probably.
It got you some stuff there, which is good. How did I get up here so fast?
I was about to ask you that.
Oh, I see what happened.
Did you have the power up on you?
No, what happened is you blasted me off. And I respawned up top.
Oh, how do you spawn abuse up there? I didn't know you can do that.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's a respawn point right here. This is where I just spawned, right? We both respawned abused. I respawned here. If you go out of bounds on this side from this level, the first time you will go here. But obviously, you can't respawn in the same place twice. That's just the mechanic of the game. The second...
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you already learned something. So the second one is up here. So there is a respawn abuse here where you go out of bounds twice and it sends you to the top and you can get this like blue up here.
Do you have to hit something or no?
No, you just send off. Yeah, you typically want to do it as fast as possible. But since I respawned here the first time because I respawned abuse from the lower level, when you blasted me out of bounds, I went to the second one. Which is not really something I planned for, but it was really inconvenient for you.
I was looking at that back. I shouldn't have even used the blast there, but
and here notice how you respawned in the respawn that I had.
Yeah.
because I had taken it.
So if I were to just roll off there again, I would have been put on the top floor.
Correct.
And maybe been a little bit quicker to that spawn.
Yeah, I think it would have been, because if you look at when you respawn, this time you can basically just hold left and you out of bounds really quickly because you're so close to the edge. Yeah, this elevator is actually slower. You weren't getting this blue anyway, so it's not really a huge deal. Okay, good path for the blast. Okay, what do we do here?
I tried to spawn abuse, but actually ended up just getting on the floor.
Okay. So I would save your super speed here, because once you're on the lower level, it is really good to have a super speed handy to get to respawn abuse back up. If you hit this corner, you will respawn below where these gems are.
Oh, I thought you had to like hit super speed into the wall to like get that triggered.
Nope. It's very fine. Like if you hit the mud like on that line that you weren't gonna get it. But if you're in that corner, you will be close enough that you will.
So if you hit that tiny little bit of wood and then you spawn down there.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this map?
There's one on the other side too.
Yeah, I'm glad we're doing this.
Right.
It's like I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
Wrong bowl again, by the way.
This is where I was like, oh man, oh no, because I thought the gems were on the floor I'm at, and then I realized that they were up top, and I was like, oh, well, it's too late now.
Yeah. And I've had all this time that you're late to the party to get blasted.
To prep, yeah.
I probably have super jump here. Yep.
Take the elevator like a simpleton. I could have blasted you there. I don't know why I waited on that.
You might have just blasted me into the yellow anyway. I probably wasn't getting two if you blasted me sooner though. Oh, yeah. I thought you were about to get mega, but then I realized I did that to Ben in his game with me. Not the same.
The exact same thing happened.
Yeah. Probably didn't need the super speed, but I guess you can just get that one. Lucky for you. Oh, unlucky for you.
Yeah, that was the blue that tilted me. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Why did you super speed? You're already having momentum going straight into it. What is this going to do for you?
I don't know.
You're very trigger happy. This is going to put you down. Yep. If you wanted to go back up, you could have respawned abuse again. Okay. I would have probably grabbed the super jump first, but oh, yeah.
Dude, I cannot tell you how many times I've done that, and I still try it for whatever reason, thinking that I can do it.
The ledge protrudes very far. You can see how. You basically have to
You
be
can
out
see
here
me
by
like
the wood.
trying to like. You can see me trying to like measure it out, and then I think I corner hit it or something.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
It's just very sad, yeah.
And it leans out even further at the top with the wood.
I think I fat fingered my blast there.
Were you pathing for the blast here?
No, honestly, dude, I was probably trying to go for the elevator.
Okay. No, you can't do this. You got a super speed of the cannon. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Well, you were already going there.
Yeah. But you have no power up, right? Or you super speed maybe?
I have a super speed here, I think.
Super speed. Yeah, it's really hard to tell, but yeah. So basically, you can go for the sickest like edge hit super speed of your life, or you can go for the cannon with the super speed. What you're about to do most likely is you're going to take this elevator, and then you're going to take this elevator, and it's going to take you like 10 seconds to get up there.
Yeah.
Oh?
You deserved that.
You did do the sickest edge hit of your life. Okay, so
Oh, it's
on this
pillar
side,
time again.
you can do the same thing. I know you're going to super speed again. But if you hit,
It's that little brown ledge. I see it sticking out.
yep. I think on this side it's actually a little bit more forgiving. Just anywhere over here. And you have to be really careful when you do it for this kind of super speed trick because the out of bounds line is like here. It's very like small. So if you do this, you won't be able to super speed if you go too far, you know? You'll just
Yeah, and then you're stuck up top.
And you'll be like respawn up here. Okay, pull. Oh, I got fucked. Do you see that?
Yeah,
I hit the fucking telephone wire. Which needed to be solid for some reason. Okay, super jump good.
That was just unfortunate. I don't know how to play these little tiny podiums on this map.
If you wanted to not jump, you could have just blasted. Which looks
I think
like
that's what I tried to do.
But you had bounce here.
I had like a tiny little like natural bounce, I think.
Okay, you should get this blue. Nicely done. That's pretty clean. Oh.
Nice blast.
I don't think that was intentional. I think I was just trying to keep you in the aquarium, but
Fish out of water, dude.
yeah, but instead you bounced out and over.
Ended up beached. Is this the fastest route down to that spawn from that position? Because that's another thing I get confused with.
The fastest way would be down here.
Huh. That makes sense, actually.
All
I always forget that
three
there.
of these shoots go to the same way. Oops. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So under this, they all lead to the same way, and it just kind of spits you out here. Okay.
Yeah.
And so this one's gonna be the quickest. Because for these, you have to worry about the elevator bullshit and you have to go further.
I always think that these shoots are the same on the other side, and then I realize that they're not, and it's screwed me countless times.
That was the end of the game. Did we play
I
another
got
one?
destroyed.
No, we didn't play another one.
We played Pyramid, Mac. Oh, you mean PCC?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You changing my music? Oh, we could do a review on Spires too, because I didn't really know how to play that one.
Really? You fucking crushed me.
Yeah, I still don't really know. I rely solely on just like flying around the map and going to whatever gem I see first. But I want to know if there's like a meta to it, or if you could pick out anything I did wrong in this game besides like the very obvious mechanical errors I did. That would be sick.
Yeah, I mean, you already beat me on this first spawn as well as most of the first spawns, but this is a very like high up triple spawn, and then this yellow is kind of what you also want to grab from this. My thought is that there's a super jump over here, and there's also one here, and that it would be fastest to just super jump up here. But I was wrong because the path curves like this first. Either that or I just screwed up a lot. And you had a very beautiful gyro. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? You probably
When did you pick up that gyro?
right there. You just fell on it.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. So I'm down here. I'm guessing you were thinking this yellow red is like mine.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't because I suck. I think.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind when we play. Go for every gem because Shadow Vision sucks. It's really what's holding me back.
Okay, you got this super jump.
You, in a perfect world, you would have had that first, but
Yeah, another. I went right through that. What the hell?
yeah. Welcome to the world of Marble Blast gem hitboxes, dude.
That's how I felt today.
I probably would not get this last red. You'll see later, but I feel like you had a bad habit of last reds.
I think because I think I said it in chat too. I was like, what
Yeah.
did I do wrong? Maybe too much last gems or something.
I definitely noticed that. It was really easy once I got momentum to keep it because you were just going for every last red trying to keep up, and I was already ahead with the power up. And as you'll see, the best place to be is actually mid-air when the time hits 0 in a gyrocopter that's halfway used. But for now, I keep fucking up, and you're just running up to score. What the hell are we doing? Like, you just do the craziest shit, and like it works, but like I would never think of this.
Well, hey, you said the best place to be is in the center of the map with a gyro on.
Yeah,
That
you
is what he did.
were. Oh man, this was a psycho move, but I don't think you can get your spin. I think it would have just been better to bounce off the ground.
Yeah, it was a very ambitious
Well, yeah, you could have just
try.
stopped. You could have stopped spinning here. You'd land here, and then you use your blast to get up. Then your spin would let you stay up. Yep, grab the gyro. This is okay because you grabbed it while you were mid gyro. I fuck up again for yellow for you. This is really good. Okay, you made that work.
I didn't want to risk the red gem, so I left it out at the very
Yeah,
bottom.
I probably would have tried to land near the red, but you're right that it's safer to do this. Unusual for you to go for the safer play.
I think I tried to, yeah, I tried
You
to come
tried
back
to
for it.
little cheeky expired grab. Okay, we need to
This is
find
me
a
trying to
power up.
figure out a fucking power up. Yeah, I was hoping for like a gyro or something,
There's a
but
super jump down here, but I guess you got it, or I got it probably. And then there's a gyro here, but I also got that. Yeah, so we're out of luck here. Interesting. You should not have gotten away with this.
I really shouldn't have. I was like on the ground.
Like creative but really slow. Oh, this is criminal. Criminal. You can't do this because you have a super speed, which is shit, and you're committing your blast to get the last red. So the next spawn's gonna come up. You're gonna have a super speed as your power up and no blast to kind of line up with it. This is a terrible, terrible decision. You need to grab a power up, and over here there's like a super jump and gyro right there. Yeah, there's a gyro. I picked it up.
And then, yep, you get that whole next spawn because I got that last one.
Yep, this is a direct consequence of you going for the last red and spending your blast and not getting power up.
And I think that repeated over and over again. Plus, you going super saiyan at the end.
Yeah, I stopped fucking up every spawn. That was just sad. Are we mega launching here?
Kind of hard here.
with no final destination.
When I say anything, you just make it work.
I wouldn't. I mean, yes, he got some points, but that doesn't mean it was the right play. I think it's much better if you just go down here. Like you run over. Yeah, you have 4 seconds, right? So you run over here, and there's a super jump down here. So if you get the blast in the super jump, do you have power up radar on, by the way?
No, I don't. You can do that?
Yeah, turn up power up radar.
There's a power up radar.
Yeah, you can see power ups through walls with the power up radar.
I am booting the game up right fucking now.
Man, that will surely stop me from routing for the same super speed on every goddamn map.
And it updates when the person takes it. So even if you can't see the other person, you know when they got a power up, if they're close enough.
Would you say that last red would have been okay to take?
It's not as bad as the other ones. But you can see that I still got a lead on this spawn and had a much easier time getting all of those gems. So it was probably still worth less than the 1 point it gave, you see. What are we doing,
I think
man?
that would have been a bad one.
It's the same play, literally the same spot, the same blast, the same super speed. You see this?
I see it.
This is unacceptable, man. This is the entire next spawn is gonna be mine. After how many mistakes I made in this game at the start, there's no world I deserve to be able to compete. Ooh. Gyro hitbox, gotta love it.
No, that was so sad. I think this is the point in
Again,
the game where I start making a lot of like just mechanical errors.
we have no nearby ramp to super speed off. The best you're gonna do is jumping onto this and then trying to super speed, but like that only
Probably
works.
I think that's what I end up doing.
Yeah, but again, I'm already ahead with the power up. You have a super speed. You cannot default super speed on this map. There's very niche situations where you can use the super speed, and it should almost always like be on the fly when you're in a like sticky situation. It should not be like, oh, I have a super speed. I'm good to go for the next spawn. No, that's not how this map works. Yeah, we're gonna try it.
Overshoot everything.
It would have been hard to like land in there and get meaningful points, but again, basically the whole spawn goes to me. Oh, see? We have no power up, no
SP is
blast,
tweaking right now, dude.
nothing.
I'm sensing frustration in this call.
Just like, man, I deserve to lose by like 50 points this game, but you're out here doing this like every other spawn.
Yeah, I should know better at this point.
We get one yellow out of this whole spawn.
I was very unsure of what to do here.
And this yellow like was the last gem, so I already have a lead on you to the next spawn. Tempo advantage. Once again,
Fly off the map
you
here.
get one red out of the whole spawn again. So I'm just like have all the momentum is with me. Don't notice anything?
Huh?
Notice anything about what I do here?
You have a better line because the gems are behind me and they're in front of you.
No, you see there's two gems here and I only get one of them and then I fall off.
Oh.
That's what we need to see from you. I get a gyro that's in that spot right there. Right here between these two ramps is a gyro. And you see I'm already in the air. Way high up.
Yeah. I was wondering that the whole game. I was like, how are you always like launch? I thought you were launching yourself, and now you're telling me that you were just in the air with a gyro, and that makes way more sense.
Yep. No, there's no secret. Just being better prepared for each spawn. Okay, so this is a case where I get the last red I want to show you. So I get the gyro, and basically what I do is I run up from this side.
Use it and then fly.
I gyro at the bottom. So the first 2 seconds of the gyro are spent going up this ramp. So I only have about 3 seconds left in the air, which means when I get to the spawn, I'm not still stuck in gyro, and I can just clear the gems.
Yeah. It also lets you build momentum on the ramp to launch yourself.
Yep. So I get that yellow and then fuck it up, and then I somehow make it back in. Yep.
Shouldn't have gotten that yellow.
No power up, no blast, no bitches.
ditchless on Spires.
And by the way, you cannot ever afford to lose this spawn. It's incredibly
It's like
valuable.
what, like 10 fucking gems up there?
4
10 points, I
yellows.
mean,
And with how
or
low
8.
scoring the map is, like whoever gets this is a huge swing in their favor. So always be ready for this one to appear. The best spot to stand on the map tends to be like somewhere in the center around this part because one, behind this little ramp thing, there's a gyro on this little bridge that's going over here. This is an excellent gyro to default because there's a blue that spawns back here. There's a blue that spawns over here. And then there's this kind of like jackpot spawn that goes this way. And so you're kind of in a good position for all three of those. And a
To
good
get the
thing,
line too.
yeah. And a good thing to do is kind of just, you see how there's like these things, there's like 3 of them. The middle one is close to this gyro, so you can kind of just launch off this middle one with the gyro with about do it with about 3 seconds left in the competitive mode timer, and like you'll get enough height and you can kind of get anywhere in time. Yeah, you see what I mean? So the gyro is here ish, so you can kind of just launch off this ramp. Oh,
Heartbreaking. I don't think I would have made it up anyways, though. That was a total crapshoot of a play.
maybe if you landed on the blast.
Should have done that. I was scared that I would just spin off the map when I landed there, though.
Yeah, see the danger here is when I did it, I was coming up and got momentum with my gyro, whereas you have to commit your blast here in order to get the airtime. And so you don't have blast to course correct. It's a good try. Oh no.
Had I not hit that wall, oh, I used the gyro at a really bad time.
Yep,
I
we're
should back
committing
that.
gyro, we're committing blast, all for the last red. I see you do
I,
this, and I'm like, see ya.
I should have just sacked that whole spawn, huh?
Yeah, you should have at that point. Ideally, we don't need to be sacking spawns, but you're giving up so much tempo because I'm consistently getting to the spawn first, and you're getting the last red to try and desperately claim something out of the spawn, and the cycle just repeats and repeats, and you're falling further and further behind. And I know you've cut this shit out on like every other map. Like you don't do this anymore. And I don't know if it's just because you haven't played this map in a while, or you
It's
haven't
probably,
really
yeah.
played it at a high level. But yeah, it's not gonna fly against good players. And this is a map that like you should be the best on with your skill set.
Yeah, it's very like strategic, and I like to default to super speeds, and they're not really good on this map. And I kind of had to learn that halfway through the game, but I was just trying to like go for stupid shit like that.
That's
Yeah.
so. No, I get that. That's so.
But here's the thing: you're creative, you're fast, and you're extremely technically gifted. All 3 things that this map demands of you if you want to be good. We just need to clean up the kind of decision making element of it, which is not very big. Like this map is not strategically complex really compared to a lot of other maps. If we can clean that up, you're going to be the best. But your super speed priority needs to go down. It's not a good power up here compared to the others.
You'd assume it's like a gyro or even a super jump, huh?
I would say it goes like this. First, we have gyro at about half duration. So that's going to be midair. Second, super jump. Third, basic bitch gyro. And then fourth is super speed. So you only want to prioritize the gyro on very specific spawns or as a default if you launch off the ramp. Otherwise, the super jump is better. It's more precise to control. It's faster to get the height required on a lot of these spawns, and you can usually stick the landing better. So that's why it's better option than gyro off the ground. And I was talking to Voltage about this as well. We practiced that together, and that's kind of he really likes the super jump, but I think he realized that the mid air gyro is actually the best if you can get it to work consistently.
Well, with the super jumps on this map, everything's so high up, you're pretty much always gonna need to combine it with a blast to get anywhere.
Sometimes true, but if you're standing in this like elevated area with like the bridge, you don't actually need it. Usually super jump is enough. If you're down here on the orange, then yeah, you're gonna have to blast most of the time. But you should have blast in most cases.
Just fucking Hail Mary yellow.
Yeah, so you went from like 20 points up to 25 points down. And I
Did I try
would,
to do that earlier in the game? Can't get that gem the same way.
yeah, I would say pretty much the entire of the like 45-point swing is just you going for last reds, honestly, and super speed prio.
Yeah, no, I can see that now. I thought I was just playing bad and making a lot of errors. I didn't know what I was going wrong.
Yeah,
but
look at this. 34 to 18 on yellows. You know
and
who gets yellows? The person that gets to the spawn first, which is regularly me. And you got the last res, was kind of inflated your number here to be up.
I was gonna say I would assume like 10 of those are dead gems or last reds.
Gems that would have been dead, yeah. But
soon to be dead.
You trade off the reds to get more yellows, and yellows are worth 2 points.
Huh.
Crazy, right?
Yellow better.
You kind of smacked me on Tilo, and you got lucky on Nadir, let's not lie, but you played really well.
No, I totally fucking did. I was trying to like deny you a blast, but I was just like I was blasting you into the blast. It was really pissing me off.
Ben, do you have anything that you want me to look at uploaded?
Problem is, a lot of the games right now are with Mazik, and I can't show you them.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, but then you'll know his prep.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
You don't have anything uploaded
Mind
from our
games.
I haven't uploaded it, and that'll take a while, so I can't do it right now. I think there are a couple with Surge on Treasure Box that could be good, but
we should play Boobile.
You want to play Boobile right now?
What is
I don't want to drag you into Gem Hunt if you don't want to, but I'm down to play some.